Ronald Reagan once said, "No government ever voluntarily reduces itself in size. Government programs, once launched, never disappear." Actually, a government bureau is the nearest thing to eternal life we'll ever see on this earth. So what does the soil district do? Traditionally, conservation districts have engaged primarily in conservation activities with private landowners and in the agricultural sector, such as farmers and ranchers. While this partnership with agricultural producers is essential to the function of conservation districts and remains intact, there's additional conservation opportunities in Idaho that are presenting themselves. The local conservation districts have the authority to work with new landowners, land users for the purposes of natural resource conservation. It is up to each conservation district and the governing supervisors to determine priorities and to plan appropriately to address local conservation issues. Now I will read from the Kootenai Shoshone mission statement. The Kootenai Shoshone Soil Water Conservation District mission statement is to restore the Kootenai Shoshone Soil and Water Conservation District as a leading partner with other government agencies, private landowners and users, and the public in promoting voluntary, non-regulatory, locally led conservation and wise use stewardship of the natural resources with which our area has been richly blessed. Again, from their website, they cite the accomplishments that they have done, just giving you a little bit of insight as to what they do and then what they promote. As of 2018, here have been their accomplishments. Continued partnership with the Mica Bay Property Owners Association to restore Mica Creek. Kootenai salmon and cutthroat trout now spawn in the creek. They initiated a second phase of the Western Competitive Grants to develop a watershed action plan and implement pilot projects in the Fern End, Blue, and Wolf Lodge watersheds. In partnership with the Idaho Forest Owners Association, they sold 110,660 tree seedlings. And then with the assistance of the Idaho Department of Lands, developed 8 forest stewardship plans. As Steve alluded to, they operate 4 watercraft inspection stations as well. And then briefly, what conservative contributions can I bring as a district supervisor? My goals for the district supervisor position include reviewing and eliminating any financial waste, working to reduce and or eliminate taxation on land property owners, analyze the watercraft inspection stations, and ensure these stations are fiscally responsible with their administrative resources, exercise due diligence on any restoration projects the Conservation Board initiates, and finally, to preserve property owner rights against any aggressive action the board may try to invoke through eminent domain.